Good afternoon. A bit of a different little video today. It's been exactly 18 months since I bought this 2017 Seat Toledo 1 litre TSI Xcellence. Many of you will already have seen this car on my YouTube channel. I did a full review of it in September, but I just wanted to update you a few things about the car and look in a little bit more detail about what I like about this car and what I don't like. One of the things that I really like about this car is the amount of space in the boot. It's 550 litres, which is the biggest in its class, apart from the identical twin-sister Skoda Rapid. And you can fit almost anything in here. It's actually bigger than most estate cars in this class. There's a 12-volt socket in there. There are these hooks. I'm sorry it's not very tidy today, but you just get an idea of just how big that is. If I do end up selling this car, I will really miss the size of the boot. Secondly, the rear space is absolutely brilliant. These cars are quite popular in Spain and in Scotland for taxis, and you can see there's loads and loads of room in here. It's very comfortable. I'm sitting behind my own driving position. I'm about 5'11", and it's very comfortable in here. I also like this Alcantara and leather seat fabric which comes as standard on this Xcellence trim model. You also get these nice USB ports in the rear. I'm also a big fan of the cabin design of this car. It's very simple. It's quite to the class. I'll just turn on the lights so you can see this illuminated Toledo area on the piano black photo on the dashboard. This being the Xcellence trim means you get the little X here. You also get something like that on the door sill. Sorry about the beep. The car's got keyless entry, which I initially absolutely hated, but has been really, really good. There's obviously lots of connectivity options. There's climate control. There's another USB port here in the front with the aux jack. And it's a nice, comfortable place to sit. The steering wheel feels very nice. I wouldn't say the build quality is outstanding compared with some cars. Some of the materials, particularly here, are just a bit hard and not that nice, particularly the tops of the doors and the dashboard. But the car was very, very cheap. I had a very, very big discount of this car. I think I had about 39% of it. So, you know, I can't really complain too much. Other thing that's quite good, if I just get my fingers out of the way of the lens and go onto the driving display, my average fuel economy and a long term in winter is about 50 miles per gallon. In the summer, it's about 55. I've actually got 62 miles per gallon as well on a long motorway run, which I think for this type of car, considering this is a petrol engine, is really, really good. Some of the things I don't like about this car is the sat-nav. It's really not that good a system. It's perfectly simple to operate and it's nice and clear and everything. The postcode entry is a bit interesting because this is a car designed for Spain and other places on the continent. It's not designed for primarily be used as postcode entry, but it's just not accurate enough. You'll see if I go into the menu of the car, there is a full link option in here, but of course the car doesn't have it. And it was a £200 option, I think, and I think that's a bit stingy, really. It'd be much better to have full link and then be able to link up my Android phone and use Google Maps, which would have been better. Another thing I'm not so keen on is the rear visibility of the car. As you can see, it's got this saloon-like profile, although it is a hatchback with a large boot. And some people who've been driving it have said that it's very, very difficult to see out the back. It's got front sensors as well as rear sensors, and you absolutely need the optional camera. It's not that difficult to park necessarily. It is quite a narrow car, but it is long. You just need to be aware of that. Another thing that perhaps isn't so good for some people is that the car, which looks very good in this rhodium grey shade, is possibly a little bit anonymous. I don't find it too much of a problem, but that's probably one of the reasons why we didn't sell too many of these. But the biggest problem is this car's been discontinued, and you know, I'm not going to be able to buy another one of these. It was discontinued this year. This is a facelift model, so as you can see, it's got these LED headlamps, which is rather nice, full LED headlamps. I really want the next car to have those, but you know, my finance contract actually expires in August 2020, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to replace it with, so that leaves me a bit of a quandary. Anyway, that's just a very short little tour of the car, and I hope you have enjoyed this little video. And my Facebook page is lloydvehicleconsulting.co.uk. Sorry, that's my website. My Facebook page is facebook.com/Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. My website is www.lloydvehicleconsulting.co.uk. Thank you very much indeed for watching and for putting up with this less than stellar quality video.